Discography, breakdown of Big Daddy Kane. Break it down for him, Vic Vance.
I can't believe it's been 5 months since I did a discography breakdown on a rapper from the 80s and early 90s era. Big Daddy Kane is from Brooklyn, New York. In high school, he met his DJ, Mr. C, who is a legendary DJ, R.I.P. He did some writing for Biz Markie in 1987. Big Daddy Kane signed with Cold Chillin' Records. He got his name from a TV show, Kung Fu, from a character named Kane, and a film, Beach Party, from a character named Big Daddy. He combined the two names to create Big Daddy Kane. Long Live the Kane was released on June 21st, 1988 on Cold Chillin' Records. It's only 10 songs on the album, just like Nas' Illmatic. Maybe that's where Nas got the idea from. It was 4 singles on the album: Raw, Ain't No Half Steppin', Set It Off, and I'll Take You There. It was 3 artists featured on the album. Scoop Lover, who was his barber at the time, Biz Markie, and his DJ, Mr. C. Marley Marl produced the entire album. The standout tracks are Raw, Ain't No Half Steppin', Set It Off, and I'll Take You There. I like on a bug tip, it's an underrated track to me. I would describe the album as very good debut album. It's a Big Daddy thing. Is Big Daddy Kane's sophomore LP. It was no sophomore slump here. It came out on September 19th, 1989 on Cold Chillin' and Warner Brothers. It's 17 songs on the album. The artist featured on the album is DJ, Red Alert, Nice and Smooth, Scoop Lover, and Ant Love. Blue Magic, Chuck Stanley, Mr. C. The producers on the album are Marley Marl, Big Daddy Kane. I never knew he produced his own songs. Prince Paul, Easy Mo B, Teddy Riley. I never knew Teddy Riley worked with rappers. And Mr. C. It was only 2 singles, which is interesting to me. Smooth Operator and I Get the Job Done. The standout tracks are Smooth Operator, I Get the Job Done, Mortal Kombat, Young, Gifted, and Black, Wrath of Kane, and Warm It Up Kane. A underrated track is Children Are Our Future. I think this is Big Daddy Kane's best album. I would describe it as his best album of his career. At this point, Big Daddy Kane was at the height of his career. He was considered one of the best MCs of the 80s. In the 90s, his career declined, starting with the Taste of Chocolate album. The Taste of Chocolate was released on Cold Chillin' Records on October 30th, 1990. It had 3 singles: 'Cause I Can Do It Right, All of Me, and It's Hard Being Kane. The artist featured on the album is Barry White, Barbara Walters, Rudy Ray Moore, Scoop Lover, Scrap Lover, Mr. C, Little Daddy Shane, and Ant Lover. The producers are Big Daddy Kane, Prince Paul, Cool V, and Mr. C. It is 13 songs on A Taste of Chocolate. To me, it's no standout or underrated tracks on this album. I still feel the same way after listening to it multiple times. I just didn't feel this album. Now it's time to review his 4th album, Prince of Darkness, released on October 29th, 1991 by Cold Chillin' Records. It's 15 songs on the album. The features on the album are Larry Williams, Little Daddy Shane, Allison Williams, Q-Tip, Busta Rhymes, and Mr. C. The producers on the album are Mr. C, Big Daddy Kane, Michael Warner, Michael Strokes, and T.R. Love. The singles are Groove With Me, The Lover in You, and Raw 91. Raw 91 is an attempt at recapturing his magic from the 80s and bringing it into the 90s. To me, the only song I feel like stands out and is underrated is Come On Down, featuring Busta Rhymes and Q-Tip during his Leader of the New School days. I would describe this album as an attempt to rebound from a disappointing album, Taste of Chocolate, but it fails. Now it's time for the fifth album. Looks like a job for. The album cover says it all. It's a picture of Big Daddy Kane with a hoodie on and a picture of a projects in the background. This is his attempt to change his image and rebrand himself into a more hardcore artist. It's 92, 93. Wu-Tang comes out later in the year. Dr. Dre's Chronic came out the previous year, selling millions of records. Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style comes out in the same year, selling millions. 92, 93. Snoop and Dre is probably the biggest artist of that era. The hip-hop landscape changed drastically into more hardcore rap. It was released on Cold Chillin' Records. It's 14 songs on the album. It was released on May 25th, 1993. The producers on the album are track masters and their genesis formed before their career took off. DJ Clash, Robert Brown, Easy Mo B, Cool V, Big Daddy Kane, Large Professor, Mr. C. The features artists Mr. C, Scoop Lover, Scrap Lover, Little Daddy Shane, Salt and Pepper. It was 2 singles off the album, How You Get a Record Deal and Very Special. How You Get a Record Deal is more relevant today than back when it came out with so much horrible rap these days. I'm going to say that How You Get a Record Deal and Enough Respect are underrated tracks. Enough Respect remix is Kane in 88, 89 form, and I get Rakim, Know the Ledge vibes from how he flowed on the song. There's no songs that stand out to me. I would describe the album as mediocre. I didn't feel the album. Daddy's Home is Big Daddy Kane's 6th studio album. It was released on September 13th, 1994 on MCA Records. It was 13 songs on the album. It features Scoop Lover, Sauce Money, Shaheem, Jay-Z, and ODB, Easy Dread, and Junior P. The producers on the album is LG, Easy Mo B, Big Daddy Kane, DJ Premier, The Rock, Cool T, and Crush. The standout songs on this album is Show and Prove because he helps up-and-coming artists like Jay-Z, ODB, Shaheem, and Sauce Money get shine. And the PJs is an underrated track and my favorite song on the album. Overall, I would describe this album as Kane past his prime. Veterans Day is Big Daddy Kane's 7th and final studio album. It was released on Black Hearts Records, April 28th, 1998. It was 21 songs on the album. The album features Filthy Dread, Shane Delano, Felicia Price, Rapping is Fundamental, Mike Ransom, Kelly Gurman, Sha Queen, Ab Money, Bald-Headed Buchanan. Those artists I never heard of. They must have been underground artists of that time. The producers on the album is Easy Mo B, Big Daddy Kane, DJ Ill, LG. A standout track to me is Enterprising. I like how he bigged up artists of that era. It's also underrated, just like Hold It Down. I would describe this album as Patrick Ewing years in Seattle and Orlando. Work that's rarely talked about. I think the game changed into more hardcore rap and flashy bling bling in the mid to late 90s, and Kane didn't adjust well. Big Daddy Kane is one of the better MCs of all time. Many rap fans would consider him a tier 1 MC. Much respect and success going forward.
if you like how Vic Vance break down Big Daddy Kane's discography, stay tuned and subscribe and give me some likes, comments, and views. Discography, Breakdownn.